Good evening. My name is Evelyn Alsop, and I am honored to welcome you to the promotion ceremony for Emerson Middle School's class of 2020. I know that this ceremony is different from those in the past. However, this will be a lasting memory as we make history by being the first class at Emerson to have a promotion ceremony virtually. I know I speak for all of us in saying that we're excited to be here tonight. This is a special night for us all as we honor the 8th grade students of Emerson. We are gathered to celebrate one another after 3 years of hard work and commitment to our education before we enter high school. On behalf of our entire class, I would like to extend our gratitude to all of Emerson's staff and our teachers for guiding us through 3 years of middle school. Thank you. You have truly helped us prepare for the next chapter of our lives. I would also like to recognize several distinguished members of our staff. District 64 Superintendent Dr. Eric Olson, Emerson Principal Mrs. Samantha Alimo, Emerson Assistant Principal Mr. Tim Banka, and Associate Principal Mr. Stephen Majewski. Thank you for your support, leadership, and for joining us tonight. Now, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance
to the flag
of the United States of America
and to the republic
for which it stands,
one nation under God,
indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for the national anthem led by Mrs. Broker.
Now we would like to introduce Mrs. Leah Smucker to present the Judith Snow Award.
Hello, Emerson. My name is Lee Smucker, and I represent the District 64 Elementary Learning Foundation, or ELF. Our mission is to expand and enrich lifelong learning by awarding grants for innovative educational programs that benefit all of our children. Also, the Judith L. Snow Ethical Leadership Award. Since 1997, the award has been given to 8th grade students from each of the District 64 middle schools who demonstrate superior ethical leadership characteristics. Judith Snow was a 25-year Park Ridge resident and dedicated member of the League of Women Voters. She gave selflessly of her time and talents. She was a courageous and ethical leader in the community. Her many friends and colleagues describe her as conscientious, dutiful, full of integrity, honorable, and principled. This year, many highly qualified 8th grade students applied for this award. Each of these students demonstrated integrity, selflessness, fairness, dependability, and caring both within the school community and the community at large. Our recipients are true ethical leaders, and we are honored to recognize them. Please join me in honoring this year's winners, Emma Donahue and Henry Morrison.
Right Right now, we'd like to recognize all the students who've earned straight A's during their time at Emerson. Congratulations to all these students.
Good evening to our staff, parents, families, and most importantly, our graduates. On behalf of District 64 and Emerson Middle School, I would like to start off by saying congratulations to our 8th grade students, Emerson's class of 2020. I know this is an unconventional promotion ceremony, and I understand that this year's 8th grade class was not able to participate in most of the usual celebrations. Although this is an unusual end of the year for us all, please know that you are truly living through history, and this is a year and graduating class we will never forget. I have to say that this particular 8th grade class is one that I am especially sad to see leave our school. One reason for this feeling is due to all of the memories we share. The class of 2020 is my final group of students from my time as a teacher at Emerson, and I like to think that we have all grown together over the last 3 years. All of you have become incredible young adults within this short time. During your 6th grade year, we welcome you into the building, and many of you shared different classes, homeroom activities, hallway conversations, and memories of getting familiar with this strange new building. As 7th graders, you eased into middle school. Many of you made new friends, played basketball or volleyball, and passed the Constitution test. Finally, in 8th grade, you became these amazing leaders who paved the way for those to come after you. We watched so many of you blossom into these impressive young adults who are ready to tackle the next chapter of life, high school. Over the past few years, you have built everlasting relationships with so many of your classmates and teachers. I think all of your teachers and families can agree with me when I say that you have blossomed into pretty spectacular people. Although we are sad to watch this class depart and make their way to high school, I do know from firsthand experience that this class is ready for the challenges that lie ahead. We have been lucky enough to see each and every one of you grow into amazing young men and women. As your middle school years come to an end, we know that the challenges and adventures that lie ahead of you will be rewarding, and you will be prepared for them because of your time here at Emerson. To the staff of Emerson, thank you for sharing your knowledge, passion, and gift of teaching with this class. To the families of our graduates, words cannot express my deepest appreciation and gratitude for your continued support and involvement in our school. Thank you for sharing your most precious possession, your child, with us and for entrusting us with their educational and personal development. 8th graders, as you make your way to high school, your setting and experience will change, but you will always be a part of our school. Remember, Eagles, we are and always will be Emerson. Once again, congratulations to the class of 2020. We wish you all the best in the future. Take care.
Dear Emerson class of 2020, congratulations! We did it! We made it through 3 years in middle school. We made lots of memories. Some were fun, some were challenging, some were, I don't know what they were, but we made them. At the beginning of 6th grade, we were excited to finally be in a big school with big kids. Then we walked through the doors and then all changed. Some of us were worried that the first day, with all the crazy schedules, different classes, and having to figure out the combination locks. 6th grade made us a new family and showed us what it is like to be a middle schooler. We learned about ancient civilizations through Middle Ages. We went to one of Shakespeare plays called Midsummer Night's Dream, and we went to medieval times to experience the tournament. We even worked together to compete for the gold in 6th grade Olympics. And then we entered 7th grade. We had our work cut out for us. We learned about the US Constitution and we learned to explore like scientists. Also, one of the most important events we did is we fundraised for St. Broderick's. And some of us lost 2 pounds of hair. And now, 8th grade flew by like a wind. This year, some of us went to Washington, D.C. during Columbus Day weekend. We learned about safety, for example, how to use a fire extinguisher in science class. One of our memorable experiences was power. Power showed us who we are and that we should make good choices. And now we gather here to celebrate this momentous occasion. But wait, we are really at home because of the pandemic. We are, however, still able to connect with technology. Thank goodness we had technology so we can virtually gather for our promotion ceremony. Among us, we have lots of musicians in band and orchestra and choir. We grew performing together in our school musicals and concerts. Our own band and choir performed on WGN News. We also performed for the community by visiting nursing homes and Golf Mill Mall. And now for our athletes. Our 8th grade athletes did so much. They have some good games and rough games, and it takes effort to have fun. For the highlights of 8th grade this year, 8th grade cross country boys won this year's MSCL Conference Championships. Both 8th grade boys and girls basketball teams came in 2nd place at the MSCL Conference. And our 8th grade volleyball team had a great run as well. And now we find ourselves staying at home to stay safe because of the pandemic. We also find ourselves realizing the need to stand up for justice and do what is right. Our generation came after 9/11, another time when people had to face big challenges. Yet, people came through strong then, and we will also come through these challenges. As we have come a long way from 6th through 8th grades, we should recognize all who supported us in our school years. First, we thank our teachers, our mentors, who believed in us and showed us how to be better students. We also want to thank our principals for supporting our mentors. Most important, we thank our parents and our families for supporting us and for caring for us for our whole lives. We could not have done it without you. We also want to extend a big thank you to all the first responders, doctors, nurses, and essential workers over the country. We, the class of 2020, are about to experience a new level of knowledge as we go into high school. We have a bright future to look forward to, and Emerson Middle School has prepared us to meet those new challenges and achieve great things. Thank you. I hope you all become everything you want and achieve your goals. Congratulations, class of 2020.
At this time, we'd like to celebrate the class of 2020 by completing the calling of our graduates' names. Congratulations to all these students as they are promoted to high school.
Panthers, homeroom 202, Miss Robsky. Miss Dominides. Marianne Andanova. Ella Billinge. Evstathios Bornias. Sebastian Bremer. Christian Correa. Isabel Coutinho. Olivia Fanapour. Ryan Faraji, Kier Fogel, Jaden Hillier, Stamatina Iwanidis, Daniel Cairns, Lula Corovillis, Jack Cotelis, Heidi Cremati, Joshua Labant, Mark Magnano, Simon Micah, Annie McDonough, Daniel Paprocki, Devin Pickus, Connie Elena Ciatos, Michael Spatola, Noah Van Hees, Hayden Weber, Gabriella Zambudo, Bill Zaitis.
Panthers, homeroom 207, Miss John. Mrs. McGassey. Kate Ahrens. Lucas Alexanian. Isabella Alvarado. Gabriella Bukowski. Solo check. Lucas Cosma. Emma Donahue. Jake Flake. Julius Galani. Kevin Gonzalez. Matthew Hurstis. Marianne Kolinoff. Sienna Willow Lorenz. Victoria Maj. Michael Maslenkowitz. Elena Meinert. Vesela Mateva. Maribel Mitra. Grace Nillis. Nolan Patel. Vicky Piat. Nadine Kumri. Evan Sauer. Michael Schuyler. Sophia Szymanski. Annabella Venatucci.
Panthers homeroom 209, Mrs. Kaplis. Mrs. Tenura. Sebastian Bonifaci. Elizabeth Bowe. Nathaniel Bradley. Sophia Clarigo. Eduardo Contreras. Jack DeFilippis. Luke Disparte. Nathan Dominguez. Jake Godfrey. Amelia Grishko. Alexander Ivakimov. Anna Jaludeva, Mary Keller, Kayetan Lawrence, Dehan Markovic, Gabby McCants, Michaela Naves, Leah Phillip, Neil Pithadia, Jake Pomeroy, Sophia Rentis, Dehan Simic, Estelle Wendorf, Frederick Wessel.
213, Mrs. Flores, Mrs. Peckick, Mrs. Sangabino, Lane Abalos, Olivia Bada, Isabella Beziak, Andy Brake, Jacob Dalawa, Jack Fadine, Avram Fogel, Cole Henderson, Ariana Hirsch, Dexter Kelleher, Olivia Kennedy, Zachary Koikis, Megan Lasso, Christian Layton, Janine May, Courtney Miller, Sophia Mora, Henry Morrison, Jinwoo Nunez, Ethan Puma, Matthias Salemi, Angelina Setla, Paul Sunken, Sasha Wolf, Maya Zimnak, Yusuf Zamali.
Bulldogs, Homeroom 101, Mrs. Behoff, Mrs. Bard, Miss Miller, Gabrielle Bouvet, Charles Conklin, Benjamin Cook, Brianna Duffy, Megan Fahey, John Fasolo, Samantha Fogarty, Angie Gershio, Daniel Hickowitz, Ava Hurd, Alexander Conwall, Leah Margaris, Sayer Mojadadi, Mia Pearl, Colton Polko, Calvin Rowland, Samuel Secor, Michael Santoro, Josephine Cerullo, Ryan Sladkey, Ivan Sudmalis, Nell Tishka, Michael Ursaci, Ryan Vincoy, James Vogel, Isabella Woziwoda, Mia Zeman.
Bulldogs, Homeroom 102, Miss Sweeney. Mrs. Richter. Mrs. Odell. L. Barufi. Colleen Brosnan. Hannah Brozell. Michael Everly. Christina Gancheva. Jimmy Garcia. Christopher Gonzalo. Mairead Hart. Adna Hasanovic. Brandon Hovey. Mila Kosovic. Danilo Marcinek. Ava Melnick. Kurt Navarro. Chloe Papalera. Mason Parr. Isis Ramirez. Emma Schertler. Justin Scaraya. Erica Stavnem. Sean Thomas. Peter Thompson. Jack Van Royen. Ryan Verheyen. Jacob Walensowitz. Megan Ward. Madeline Wunicki.
Bulldogs, Homeroom 103, Miss Swain and Mrs. Broker. Tony Abenanti. Atalia Adam. Peter Boykevich. Matt Breslin. Caitlin Brown. Zeta Buchan. Mia Callahan. Ben Fasananti. Sophia Gianaris. Kyle Hauser. Cara Hennigan. Jackson Kilberg. Emily Kroll. Max Kubik. Chloe Lolino. Eden Mendez. Ryan Olenek, AJ Panesis, Abby Rice, Sophia Sclafani, Max Skowronski, Frank Tamilo, Emma Torek, Christos Vasilopoulos, Sid Visconti, Jeremy Whitlock, Sophia Yates.
Bulldogs, Homeroom 104, Mr. Schalke, Mrs. Van Horn, Mrs. McCarthy, Thomas Bazad, Lily Broutman, William Burns, Daniel Furs, George Giannikis, Grace Gustafson, Elizabeth Handley, Jillian Harmon, Gavin Janvier, Jacob Jop, Soteria Clemendiotis, Sarah Kozerik, Padraig Lynch, Nicholas Maneo, Sophia Nigro, Caitlin Nillis, Maria Pavlatos, Daniela Rishino, Finley Roland, Anthony Serbikian, Eugenia Simondrakis, Gianni Spallone, Jason Tang, Leo Thompson, Sistina Walsh, Matthew Yadgar, Matthew Zeman, Drin Zobi,
The Antelopes, Homeroom 114, Mr. Lawson, and Mr. Kennedy. Marcus Aquino, Veronica Argiropol, Amadeo Bimby, Luke Clifford, Allison Curry, Ethan Delanavar, William Dolan, Ethan Fogarty, Lauren Forte, Anna Heskin, Alexander Jablonski, Annika Johnson, George Karamuzis, Jonathan Larson, Logan Lay, Maeve Lennon, Ryan Mallory, Luke Molnar, Shayla Mujanovic, Isabel Navarra, Salvatore Perino, Bishop Plaza, Alexander Rusek, Anthony Serpico, Julia Thompson, Annika Wallace.
Antelopes, homeroom 116, Mr. Spielberg, Mr. Liddell. Nina Adamovich, Evelyn Alsop, Kyle Baltazar, Alan Baharik, Ava Blagojevich, Ryan Callahan, Ava Carr, Harrison Crampton, John Dempsey, Theodore Flores, Patrick Galinsky, Christopher Garcia, Nicole Grudzian, Lola Hernandez, Stavrula Kokias, Odyssey Leokopoulos, Sarah Mata, Andrew Nashin, Haley Nosalik, Grace Rizzo, Dylan Sarsany, Isabella Simnick, Antonio Smarilio, Sean Sullivan, Grace Toomey, Luca Tricarico,
Antelopes homeroom 214, Mr. Brigno, Miss Newmer, Christian Abdallah, Ella Antonacci, Grace Volek, Anthony Capetius, Peyton Cassidy, Matthew Davish, Oliver Dela Cruz, Alexander Eckert, Daphne Gench, Brandon Griffin, Christopher Griffin, Crystal Hurd, Liam Hennehan, Soterios Kokias, Charles Korcheski, Riley Melby, Miriana Pinto, Cameron Plate, Zachary Plate, Luke Schmeltz, Nicola Slater, Michaela Spandieri, Nathaniel Spandieri, Sophia Tessia, John Vezio, Lucas Vela.
As we come to a close, I would like to thank all of our graduates for being positive role models for the entire Emerson student body. You are leaving Emerson with numerous achievements, many friendships, and fond memories. With appreciation to parents, relatives, friends, and district representatives, we'd like to thank you for joining us on this momentous occasion. Once again, on behalf of District 64 and Emerson Middle School, I would like to say congratulations to the 8th grade class of 2020. You may no longer be a student of Emerson, but you will always be an Eagle. We wish you all the very best in the future. We hope to see you soon.